Welcome, I'm Brenda Fontaine, the broker-owner of Fontaine Family, the real estate leader, and the host of Your Real Estate Solutions. We have three professionals today ready to share valuable information with you. Julie Poulin with Mortgage Network, DeeDee Whittemore with Phoenix Title, and also later, on location, Dan Roux with Roux Insurance Services. But first, this important question from our viewers. So explain why and when you would need a kick-out clause. Okay, so you currently own a home that you have listed for sale, and you found the perfect home to buy for you and your family. But you cannot buy without selling your current home. Most people can't afford two mortgages, so this is where the kick-out clause could work for you. You can make an offer subject to the sale of your home, so the seller can continue to show their home to prospective buyers. But if another acceptable offer comes in, you'll be notified in writing that there is another contract, and you will have a specific amount of time to remove the contingency and purchase the home, or allow the kick-out clause to expire. And then your contract will become null and void. In other words, you will be kicked out. Usually the kick-out clause is 48 to 72 hours, whatever you previously negotiated. A kick-out clause is kind of a way to have a first option, so to speak, and to buy yourself some time, even if it is a short time. Remember, the clock starts ticking only once they receive another acceptable offer that could take days, weeks, or months. You just don't know. If you want more info on this, please don't hesitate to email me at brenda@fontaineteam.com. Enjoy the show. Thank you so much for being here today, Julie.
Thank you for having me.
So what are some of the questions a buyer would ask a mortgage lender?
Well, it's very important to, one, ask what your interest rate will be. What is the APR? What are the closing costs that I will be paying? Am I paying any origination charges? What is my down payment requirement? And possibly, is there any prepayment penalty if I pay my loan off early?
So Julie, can you explain to our viewers what APR is and why it's important?
Sure. The government requires all lenders to disclose the APR, which is the annual percentage rate, to our borrowers. In short, it's basically the closing costs that are a condition to the loan. So when shopping for a mortgage, it's very important that they compare the APR to the actual interest rate being charged, and it should be very close.
Okay, very good. What should buyers look for in a good lender?
A good lender is one that pays individual attention to his or her client. A good lender listens to the customer. A good lender is one that is accessible. A good lender is one that is a problem solver. A good lender is realistic, setting expectations, and does not overpromise and underdeliver.
Very good. Good information, Julie. Thank you. Welcome, DeeDee. Thank you so much for being here today.
Glad to be back. Thank you.
In the last episode, we discussed how buyers don't understand why they need owner's title insurance when they've already paid for a title search. And you mentioned hidden problems that can arise after the fact. Could you share with us today what what's one of those problems could possibly be, and that's happened from your experience?
Sure, absolutely. We had a client who had purchased a home, and the assessor came to look at the home, and the property was titled as a single-family home, and found out that it was actually an in-law apartment that was associated with the property as well. The prior owner, 4 prior owners back, actually added on the in-law apartment without pulling the necessary permits, and this new owner now had to have $30,000 worth of improvements in order to bring the property back to code. And so we ended up having a claim submitted to us, and our title insurer backed our client and helped them resolve that without any out-of-pocket cost to our customer.
So you're saying that the title insurance policy actually covered the $30,000 of repairs?
Yes.
Wow, that's excellent.
Yep. It comes in handy, you know, especially when they purchase the enhanced policy. The enhanced policy covers different things that the basic coverage doesn't. So this is one of those instances where the enhanced policy really came in handy.
That's excellent. So they should be questioning what an enhanced policy covers as opposed to what the basic covers?
It's important for them to understand that the owner's policy that they're purchasing, there is different coverages, but the enhanced policy is the one that protects them above and beyond. It also increases in value, so when their property increases, there increases a certain percentage over the lifetime of the ownership of the property. But more importantly, we want to make sure that when there are issues that come up that we're not able to uncover through the title process, that they're protected.
That's great. Thank you, DeeDee.
Thank you.
That's good information. Very good.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dan Roux from Roux Insurance Services, here to discuss homeowners insurance claims. As a homeowner, we purchase insurance and hope we never have a loss. These are some of the things to keep in mind. Have operating CO2 and smoke detectors. Regularly clean your furnaces and chimneys. Keep flammable materials away from heating devices. Don't overload your electrical system. And most importantly, have an inventory of everything within the home and garage. One of the simplest ways to complete this inventory is to periodically film or take photos of each room and its contents. Include storage areas, closets, open drawers, open kitchen cabinets. Store the photos and information somewhere besides your home, perhaps at a relative's or at work. This information will help you recall the home's contents if there ever is a loss. I'm Dan Roux from Roux Insurance Services. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today. Please continue to send us your questions so we can answer them in future shows. Email me, Brenda at fontaineteam.com. Also, be sure to connect with us on Facebook. See you next time.